Hey guys, going through some trail camera footage here. Hey, why I got you here? We reached our 6-month mark. Why not show you our best finds from the last 6 months? Why I got you here? Why don't we start off with the footprints, and then we'll go from there. So sit down and we'll share our best finds with you for the last 6 months and let you know what we have in store for the new year. All right. So we'll be back.
Footprint, dude. Footprint. And it's hard to see. Toe, 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 heel. That is definitely, I wish you guys, I hope you'll be able to see it, but that is definitely a footprint.
It's getting kind of dark. I'll get some snapshots of it.
Okay, we back out.
You have your tape on you?
Look at this. Yep, I'll get it out of my thing. Look at this area we were just, there's like a little perch area here, and that footprint, there's a right footprint too. Right there. That is definitely a footprint.
If something's walking up there, man, that is a steep walk.
I don't think they're walking up. I think they're, I'm going to hold this for a sec. I don't think they're walking up. I think they're coming right down where we came down. $14.5. You filming it still? You got it on film here? I'm going to just do it. Just to get it. 14.5-inch footprint. Got a toe here. Toe into the bank. Toe, toe, and then the little toe is right here. Comes all the way down and around here. Heel. This is definitely a trek.
I want to get some stills of it.
And this is where we came down in to see it. And this is what the, oops, sorry, I panned too fast. And this is what the Bigfoot's coming down here to hang out and look at on this little perch area. Do you blame him? Look at that. Definitely a footprint.
Okay everyone, so that was our footprint. We made a big rookie mistake. We didn't have anything to cast that print with, and it downpoured that next night. We went back up and the only thing that was left was the heel. So now, all the time we have casting material with us. That was a big rookie mistake, and we could have really got a good cast out of that. So we learned our lesson the hard way on that one. Next one we're going to show you is the tree weave. We call it Tree Weave 101. I couldn't tell you what does this in the middle of the woods, and I think we all got a pretty good idea, but we captured a really cool piece here. So sit back and hope you enjoy it. It's probably one of our best finds.
Okay, just came upon this tree here, laying across the trail. As you can see it, laying up off the ground. You wouldn't even think twice about it. But I'm going to show you right now why to think twice about it. We're going to make our way up. Start from this end. Here's the break. Resting on the sapling. It's on the left hand side of this tree now. Rub marks right here. Okay, we're going to follow it up. It's on the right hand side of this tree. Rub marks here, pushed down. This thing, you cannot move it. It's in there. It was put here. And we're going to continue making our way up. Resting on another sapling. Right here. On our way up the log. We're on the left hand side now. With a rub here. Where it was forced down and in. And then finally, at the end, we're back on the right. And there's a rub again. So now, I'm going to make my way down this tree. I just showed you left to right, left to right, left to right. Making our way down. Okay, so now I'm at the end of the tree. Oops, sorry about the pan too fast. Now I'm at the end of the tree. There's the end of the tree. 3 feet to it. There's the stump. Stump. End of the tree. In between all that. There is no way that tree fell from this stump and landed in between that. No way, no how. This was put here. And then the coolest part about all this, the sapling that this tree is laying on crosses up to make an X. That is so cool. Good find here Saturday morning. Larry's Land.
Okay, so you just seen the tree. If you think wind did that, then I don't know what to tell you. I have no explanation. I'm speechless on it. So that was a pretty cool find, and with the X at the end was the icing on the cake. So the next clip we're going to show you is when we were at Area 3 and we were being trailed. It was following us. It was probably 100 yards away. And we would move and stop suddenly, and then you would hear them shuffle. And then we would move again, and then you could hear the shuffling. They were following us. So we decided to sit down, pan through the woods, but we didn't realize that we were having electrical interference with the camera at the time. Couldn't see it at the camera while we were filming until we got home and looked at the SD card. So we thought we'd share that with you. That was one of the strange things that happened. Well, who knows? Take a peek. You know, all the panaholics out there. Take a peek through the woods. Maybe you've seen something that we haven't. So hope you enjoy this clip.
I believe at this moment in time we're being trailed by what? We don't know. Gonna do a quick pan through the woods here and see if we can see anything. We move 25, 30 feet, then it moves.
Okay, to our surprise, when we got back and reviewed the SD card, the static. That's only started when we decided to pan through the woods. They were on our heels that day, and we had a lot of strange things that happened that day, including this next clip where we found this little tiny hut in the middle of the woods. You can put two and two together yourselves, but this was our next find, so I hope you enjoy it.
Check out the little porch here. There's like a little entranceway here, a little piece of bark put in there. Like a little tiny home in there. Is that cool or what? Anything in there?
Let me see if I can get a flash picture. Capture. Capture. Capture.
So that was a pretty good find. Little carved hole, it had a little porch put on the front of it. There was little pieces of acorns in there being chewed up, and you know, who knows what lives in there. That's out in the middle of the woods too. You know, humans could have built that, you know, but you know what? Sasquatch could also have built that for something too. You never know. That was a pretty good find. So now we're coming up to our very, very first find when we started this. This was our first day out, and we found this log sticking in the ground. It this way, right into the ground. If it fell from a tree, it would have been straight up. But if it didn't, it would have fell and then pried itself up and popped up off. So this thing was stuck in the ground. This was our first find. This is what got us really going, really pushing the envelope. So I hope you enjoy it as much as we did finding it.
Okay, we have just come across this big branch, or what I think it is a tree, stuck into the ground. Root ball up in the air about 12 feet. Down, 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 down. And then stuck into the ground. Sorry about the camera work. This is our first time out with the new camcorder. But as you can see, what would stick a tree into the ground with the root ball up in the air? As you can see, there's no trees around here that it could have fallen from. And even if it did fall from these trees, I believe that it would be stuck straight up and down in the ground, and you would see a dig spot of it trying to pry itself out. Here, there's nothing. It's just stuck right into the ground. Something very interesting here.
Okay, so summer progressed, and we got a chance to go hang out with Mark Abell, Colorado Bigfoot. It was an honor and a privilege to be able to walk through Holy Cross and Bigfoot Wilderness, and then we even got to go see another little place called GRACELAND, where we had some serious interactions there. We never caught anything on tape, but I heard two vocalizations from two different Sasquatch as we walked into GRACELAND. One gave a whoop at the bottom of the hill, and then you heard another whoop at the top of the hill, and then one more from the bottom of the hill, whoop, and that was it. But they let us know, and it was amazing. This was an amazing trip. I wasn't there for that long, but I'm going back, and I will talk about more than that in the end of the videos. So I'm just going to share a couple of clips from Holy Cross, a couple from Bigfoot Universe, and then one from Graceland, and then we'll move on. But Marco Bell, I'll tell you all, is 100% Sasquatch all the time, and he was a great guy. So hope you enjoy this clips.
Area fucked.
Alright,
Edit that.
it wasn't on yet. But look at the pine cone little stash
Yeah,
right
this
here.
is your area. You call it something. I don't know. You name it. I found this with you.
Could call it Berkshire.
We'll give it a 60-40. Because I knew this was here. Well, I had a good idea. But I had no idea it'd be really this cool. I mean, this is really, really cool.
Is this?
It just makes you want to go up to the next one. It's like,
That's poop right there.
when does it end? Weird poop, too. What is that? That's, I think it's just a deer. It's compressed. See, you see the little ones? It just didn't come out as
pellets.
pellets. I don't know, though. This is a weird, strange area to me. That actually had a hoof print in the middle.
Very
It's
cool.
clearly a small deer, too. Yeah, it's different.
Oh, it's definitely a footprint. Look at those.
It's
You can even
just
see the toes.
so rough because of the mulch or whatever.
Yeah.
These are all pine cones, by the way, guys. Big toe. You can see the angle. Did you see it?
Yep.
So your big toe's out here and it actually cuts down with the shortness of his other toes, comes back, and here's the heel. You know, and I'm not expecting this to impress anybody. Let me draw it out a little bit. You know what I mean? There's the footprint. I'm not ruining it because there is nothing. That's an impression, and it's perfect, and it's Elvis. Look, it's like 18, 19 inches long.
Yep.
Which is not that big, by the way, guys, because I get 22, Rio gets 22. Look, he walked right through here. He doesn't care, this guy.
Look at this. He sunk in right there with his toe.
I told you there was something watching me.
Yep.
Look at this, look at this.
Yep.
This is his, trust me. This is Elvis right here. That road looks pretty cool, too. It's crazy. My camera is on, but I don't think it was loud enough. It was close, but it was. He didn't do it loud. Did you hear the talk? It was like a.
And then the one
I
over.
heard it. I did. I heard it. He's so blatant. This is a brand new world that he's built in 1 year. I found him. I caught him here as he was building it. Like he was in his first day or two. And I found him. I'm gonna go up here. Look at the noises. Look, if you didn't believe they did this, right?
They did it for sure.
All I gotta do is fall to the top. Look at that. This is Elvis. You are my favorite Bigfoot now. I love Elvis.
We just had some serious vocalizations between two of them.
Hey, are you sure about the vocalizations? Whoa. I'm coming to chill with Elvis, man. This is my new spot. You guys,
Look at that perch.
at that disturbance. Here's the crazy part about it. You know it's them, because you got nothing. You know what I mean? It's too disturbed not to have some kind of evidence.
Looks like something urinated there.
Yeah, right here. I think it's just it's the topsoil. It's not. It's just wet. You know, there's nothing. That's something, but I can't tell what. This is look at this.
Yep.
Look how flat it is from here. That could be a footprint of some sort. Elvis, I love you. You are so blatant. You make my life much easier and happy. This doesn't it feel cool? Like you're hearing noises. So you guys, you can see the best structures in the world, but if you don't have the confirmations with them, it's not quite as good. And if you're getting even what you think is a whoop, which I think we just heard, like, I don't think it was whoop, but it was like a.
Yeah.
I heard it, and it was this way, right?
One started to the
I heard
left,
those. I heard those.
and then it answered to the right.
Yeah, they're right here. They're right on top of it. He didn't go anywhere. They're still right here. I know this. All right, let me turn it off to have the baby in gear.
Triples here.
Notice the wedger. You got to point that out. Graceland. The one that comes down from all the way up there that they used to wedge so they could bend it. It's an amazing thing.
That's the world famous triples. Absolutely beautiful in here. Surrounded by X's, and I think the world's biggest arch. You cannot even move. That tree is so far wedged in there. You can't even move it. X's everywhere in here. This place is phenomenal. I can't really describe it as good as Mark can, but just take my word for it. This is absolutely crazy in here. X's everywhere. This big, huge bend. Makes an X at the top. We've already gotten like 3 knocks today. Pure, legitimate knocks. Absolutely amazing in here. That arch is just unbelievable. Up in the sky. To an X. Absolutely insane.
Alright, so that was my trip to Colorado. I was only there for 2 days in the wilderness, and what an experience. I heard wood knocks, I heard vocalizations, I heard something that sounded like a robot chicken in Holy Cross. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The structures were just amazing. Something I never told anybody, but we were in Bigfoot universe, and I got the heebie-jeebies towards the end of the day, and we actually had to leave. But when we were leaving, we had this huge windstorm that came in. It was bending the trees over and everything. And we went to GRACELAND next. So what I was thinking is that I got the heebie-jeebies for a reason, that we needed to get out of the universe, go to GRACELAND, and that's where I heard the amazing vocalizations. But anybody can come up with what you want to come up with, but that's my thinking on the whole thing. So this summer, we'll be back in Colorado. Next clip here is our area 2, where we were bluff charged. We didn't have the cameras on that day, but we walked right into the woods, and it sounded like a freight train coming through the woods at us. And we couldn't see a thing. We panned the woods afterwards, we were looking all around, there was nothing to be found. I wish we really got that on tape, but what we did catch was a tree being pushed over. You have to turn the volume up, and it's right at the beginning of the video, and you'll hear it. Whoosh! And Mike actually got a glimpse of the tree swinging after it fell. This was a big tree. So this was area 2, and hope you enjoy.
I don't know, but that tree's moving pretty good. That tree's moving pretty good. Straight ahead of me.
There. Did you hear that?
I saw it. I don't know if I had the camera on it, but I was looking down there and I saw the tree sway.
Yep.
Directly in front of me. I don't know, maybe
Sound like
50 yards?
push something over, didn't it?
Let's take a look down there. Huh?
Okay, that clip was from area 2. We were bluff charged there, and we had the tree pushed over. The woods is so thick there, we've had a lot of nasty things. I took a spill there.
that if there was a branch sticking up out of the ground, it would have went right through my back. Bad juju there. We decided to leave Area 2 alone for a little while. Whatever's there doesn't want us there. So our next clip is when we just got back from Colorado and we were going through the woods. And I don't know if going to Colorado had something to do with it, but we were walking down that trail, and when we walked up to it, we were doing wood knocks all the way in. Boom, 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 just twice every time. So we were walking down, I was showing Mike the triple leans and the big X, the forked X that was on the side, and then we got 2 amazing wood knocks. But never once did it cross our minds to run into the woods towards them. We sat there in the middle of the road and shot our cameras into the woods. I don't know why we didn't. Can't explain, but it never crossed Mike's mind, and it never crossed my mind. So I left the whole clip of one of the cameras on here, again, for the people who like to pan through the woods, and any help is appreciated, because these knocks were very, very close, and we can't see any movement in the woods. Maybe one of you guys could pick it up. So here's the unedited wood knock footage that we got, and it's probably the highlight of our summer. It was awesome. It was awesome. So hope you enjoy it.
Huh?
Big arches around here.
walking tall over there.
What's that?
You. Oh yeah. Yeah. We stopped and looked at those.
Supposed to go in that way. I'm trying to show you where the other one with the egg left is. And we'll come back and we'll head in that way. You got that on your camera, right?
Yeah. I heard something before that. It sounded like rustling in the leaves.
Yep.
And then like a weird, I don't even know how to describe it, like a frog almost. Or something. And then the tree knocks happen.
We just got tree knocks here. Blatant knock. Mike got it on his camera. Hopefully it picked it up. We got 4 cameras going, so hopefully one of them picked it up. We came into the woods. As you can see, I brought my telephone with me today. And been knocking ever since we came up in the woods. We just passed the big Fork X. I'm going down to show Mikey where that egg lip is. And sure as hell, boom, boom. I'm going to try knocking back. Because I was just about to tell you I had that uneasy feeling.
I just happen to have it recording. I'm trying to get 2 different angles now.
Hey Leonard, this is me opening up the monopod. Hey. awesome, awesome wood nuts. I hope we got them on film.
Are you recording? You're okay.
Okay, so that was pretty awesome wood knocks. They were probably 30 to 50 feet in the woods right in front of us. Like I said, we never even moved. So after the wood knocks, we decided to start gifting up in that area. This is definitely the core area. We've had acorn thrown at Larry's back of his head. We've had the tree knocks. We had a tree pushed over right where we enter to go to the gift rock. X's on both sides of the roads. I mean, this is a core area. This is an area that they visit all the time. So we decided to start gifting. So we went to the rock, and you'll see in the next clip how we left the rock. And left that up there that way for 2 weeks. We went back and checked on it, nothing. So I went back in the woods by myself and had a talk. And I said, listen, this is your stuff. I'm leaving this here for you. So we come into the woods the next time. We're going down the trail, and then I see the X. Doesn't come to me that the X was manipulated. All summer long, on the X like this, the forks were on this side of the tree like this. Well, the forks were lifted up and put down into the tree. That's the only way. It couldn't roll like that. It had to be physically lifted and put up. I'm like, wow, something's happening here. So we went down to the entrance to the gift rock, made our way through the woods, and then there was a brand new X right on the side of the trail. And I was getting really excited. I said, I'm talking to Larry. I'm like, Larry, something happened at the rock. We get to the rock, and it's all gone. You'll see in the clip. Everything was gone. So now we're really excited. Really excited. And that's about where Larry stands right now. We gifted some apples afterwards. We had some apples taken. But then I got sick and had to have my gallbladder out. So we haven't been back there in like almost a month because I was pretty sick. We're planning on going back in this coming Sunday. So we'll definitely keep you all in the loop. But that's what the videos are. You'll see the X was manipulated. We'll show you the rock, and then show you the rock what happened afterwards. So hope you enjoy it. And then when we get back after the clips, I'll explain what's coming for the new year, and we'll go from there.
New X at Larry's. We just went past the Trilenes. Oh no, that's not the new X. Look at it file. It got twisted. That's the X. See how it got twisted over?
Yeah.
Before the forks came out, and you could see them like this.
Oh, alright.
And now it's twisted in. That's weird.
That's why I told it
Yeah.
up right there.
Yeah, that's my big X. Something twisted it. Lifted it up, put those forks in like that. Huh. And look at this right out here. Snap. Snap. Huh. Yeah, I thought it was a different X, but it is, but the forks were turned into the tree. Remember?
Yeah.
They would fork out, so when you seen them in the pictures, they were like this.
Yeah.
Now, something picked it up, twisted, put the fork in the middle of the tree, and rolled it. Huh. Well, that's a major thing. Somebody or something messed with the X. It's been standing that same way all summer long. Well, we're almost to the gifting area now, so I'm going to leave you on here for a little bit. This is where everything happens, down in this little nook. This is their core area, I believe, at this part of Larry's. This is where we got the tree knocks. Tree pushed over down here. Larry got an acorn tossed at his head. So this is core area 1 at Larry's. That's what I've been doing for the last few weeks, is searching for a new core area on the backside, different way in. It's a big hike, but I think I'm onto something there, so that video will come after this one, once I get what I gotta do. So, alright, we're on our way in.
I know the rocks this way.
Yep, we're on our way into the gifting rock, so we'll be back. Alright, well, we rearranged things here at the rock again. We left feathers this time, a turkey and a hawk feather. Dinosaur. Only thing that was up was these marbles rolled off the rock. I don't know how, because they're in there. It would take something physically to roll them out of there. But this is what it looks like.
Oh, that feather's done.
Alright, well, we're gonna venture on down, see what else we can find around here. We'll be back.
I was looking to see if I could find that.
We just got to the rock, and you are not going to believe this.
I was just looking for the feathers.
Boom. Peanut butter gone. Pitcher gone. The tobacco case is right here on the ground. The rock that was sitting on top is right here on the ground. The Tyrannosaurus Rex is gone.
Yeah, huh?
The balloon that was tied in the tree, whoops, sorry. The balloon that was tied in the tree was ripped off and placed on the ground in pieces. And then we put the glob of peanut butter up here in the tree. Oops, sorry. Broken, gone, peanut butter gone. It's all gone. Nothing's
Somewhere
here.
in there.
Yep, they didn't want the tobacco. Huh, there's the lid of the peanut butter.
Yep.
How'd the lid of the peanut butter get off? Holy cow.
And my feathers are gone.
The pitcher's gone.
Yep.
Feathers are gone. Marbles are gone. It's all gone, people. Wow. This was tied, like I said, this balloon was tied to the tree over here. But there's the lid. Son had to take the lid off the peanut butter.
Is that a print? Right there.
I don't know. It looks pretty good. It could be us, but we didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I got too excited, but everything's gone.
That's funny with the
And there's the lid of the peanut butter that was on the peanut butter. And the peanut butter jar is gone.
You like peanut
No
butter.
way, people. Oh, that new X. I don't know. That might be our mark. That might be we're accepted in here. This is crazy. Alright, I brought some apples for them. I'm going to post them in the trees and see if they like them. We'll be back.
Okay, so that about sums up our 2017. 6 months we've been doing this. We're rookies, but it's been an amazing 6 months, and we are very excited for the upcoming year. We got projects with Mark Abell coming up again. We have projects with Ozark Mountain Sasquatch. We're going to be going on a couple of treks with Mike Humphrey. We'll be back at Larry's, and then we got 100 acres of private land that is surrounded by our Area 3, where we've had a lot of cool stuff happen there. So that's what we have coming up in the new year. We're going to do a little traveling. We believe at Berkshire Bigfoot that the more people you interact with, the farther and the bigger steps you're going to make. We worked with a lot of good ones. Ryan in New York, Western Bigfoot. We've reached out to, I can't think of them up off the top of my head, but I've been in contact with a lot of people. So that's what we got coming up for the new year. And if you guys see anything in the video, please get on our Facebook. It's called Bigfoot of the Berkshires. It's a private page, and you just have to ask for acceptance. So if you see anything in any of our videos or anything there, get on there, and then you could interact with us on a more personal level. So that's what we got coming up. Thank you for all your support, number one. And I'm going to be selling some hats and t-shirts in the new year. We're trying to raise money to get a thermal camera because that's a huge tool. You really need one of those because we're going to be spending a lot more time in the woods. My work schedule cleared up to where I'll be able to go out for 2 weeks in a row into the woods. And like I said, we're going to still keep on going to Larry's over the winter. And who knows where else? Who knows where else it is going to bring us? I'm not a professional actor, so I apologize if I lose you from time to time. But anyways, happy holidays, happy Hanukkah, happy winter solstice, happy everything. I wish you guys nothing but the best for 2018. So as always, get in the woods.